Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here. I'm at you with another TTM mail day. This is episode 695. I've got quite a few for Saturday. Most I've had in a while now. I sent out the last batch about a week ago, so a little over a week ago actually. So kind of nice to see a whole bunch of them from this month, as I can tell by the gray labels that these are from February. And then I saved some of the older ones for last. So Duke's walking around there. So yeah, I guess we'll start it off here. Jacksonville, Florida. And it was sent in February. Let's see who we got. It's okay, Duke. Come back and lay down. Oh, nice. So he is the coach of the girls softball team. I sent a couple years, actually it's been almost 3 years ago now, I believe. I think I sent out a season though, so I don't think he was there, so they just kind of got lost. But former 49ers defensive end Kevin Fagan, he signed 3 photos, and these are going to be going to Bruce. And maybe save one for Christmas time or for future giveaways and stuff for the third one. So really cool return there from Mr. Fagan. Next up we got Columbus, Ohio. Again, I don't have to show you back. It's from February, since we trying to kind of code it that way with my labels. Another football return here. So Mr. Jim Lachey, who might eventually get in the Hall of Fame. Here, he was a pretty good offensive lineman. This one rubbed a little bit just on the envelope, I think, the inside envelope. But the next 2 came out really nice. Jim Lachey, and those 2 he put number inscriptions on. And the rest of these I'm gonna have to kind of show awkwardly because my black marker ran out of ink, and I just don't want my address being out to the rest of the world. Orlando, Florida. Most of you already know it, but don't want, like some random person just clicking on the video and having all my information. So most of you I would trust with it anyways. I just like to cover it up just in case. I'm not the only person living here, so out of respect to them. Another football, really nice one here. He might also possibly get in the Hall of Fame here. Really good Vikings linebacker Lonnie Warwick. I got him a long time ago on a 69 Topps card, I think, and he signed a couple index cards, and I gave one of them to a Braves Colts fan. There he's number 59. That might be Jim Landry, or the Lions. And then this one I really think is really cool with the snow falling. Definitely Minnesota weather there. So that's really cool. So what did Dustin Blank think of that one there? Hopefully you guys have sent to Lonnie. He's a really great signer, so thank you, Mr. Warwick. Again, another one of those will be going to Bruce, so I'm really happy to bring him in some nice football ones so far. Next up, Seattle, Washington, also February. And this is Mr. Chuck Cottier. He signed this one for Bruce, which is really nice of him to do, of the 1986 Topps card. Then I found a player card. It's kind of crooked because that's the way the picture was, but I did my best, so it just kind of looks weird, but there wasn't a whole lot to choose from, but I could find that would work, that wouldn't come out too pixelated and would just look really nice. So check out here. This is like a 61 postcard, I think. And then this one, I really like this one. This one looks really, really cool. He's about to get tossed out of the game there, shouting in the face of the umpire. So that one's a really cool looking photo there. I was happy to find that one. Then, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Again, February. Quick turnaround again. Another baseball here. This is my last time, third and final time sending to him. He's always a really great signer, World War II veteran. loves the fans, and really appreciate what he did in his baseball career and still does for the fans with signed autographs, and just he's an awesome person. Mr. Bobby Shantz of 1952 AL MVP. That one, and then one will be going to Bruce. Here he is with Robin Roberts, which I really love. 2 Philadelphia teams there before they went over to Oakland. So thank you, Mr. Shantz. I promise it's the last time I'll be bothering you if you happen to see this, but I've always, tried to space it like a year or 2 apart from each other before I ever sent him again. But he's another great one. If you're getting the TTMing, he's a great one to send to. San Jose, California. This might be a celebrity. Typically when I get stuff from New York and California, it's a celebrity. This one's actually another baseball return, another old-time baseball player. This is Mr. Ernie Broglio. He was one of my first ever baseball returns when I got back into it in 2014, and I've never sent since, and thought it'd be cool to get him on a couple photos here. Got him here a little bit more recently, and there he's got some memorabilia collection back there, really cool. Mr. Ernie Broglio. So very sweet. He was traded for Lou Brock. Interesting fact for you. This next one, this one's really thick. I'm surprised the post office didn't charge me more than 1 stamp. Mid-Island, New York. This has got like, holy cow, there's a ton of things in here. Let's see, who could this be? Looks like football. Oh, wow. This is a legend. Holy cow. Oh my word. Is that who I think it is? Wow. 2 New York legends in 1 envelope. Wesley Walker. I sent him 2 photos. One is for Bruce. He started signing TTM out of nowhere, and I was like, I've always wanted to send him. He is one of the best wide receivers of his era that's somehow not in the Hall of Fame. I don't know why he's not in there. He was an amazing wide receiver. So he sent his own photos. Basically, I sent him these photos, but he has his own already. And he sent a whole bunch for Bruce and all kinds of stuff here. This is really cool. Wesley Walker, man. So he sent 2 of each, and then there's 3 autograph, 1 team, 1 goal of Freeman McNeil, who is probably the Jets' best running back. I've always wanted to send to Freeman McNeil too. So I'm definitely going to have to write Mr. Walker a thank you note. There's 3 of these. Freeman McNeil. I've never seen Freeman McNeil signed since I've been doing this. And then he included 2 of these. So wow, this is why I love opening TTM's live for you guys on Saturdays. I should almost do this every day because this is awesome. So I definitely owe Mr. Walker a thank you note. So if you happen to see this, Mr. Walker, thank you so much. I will be sending you a thank you note for all those amazing autographs you included in there. You definitely did not have to do that. That's absolutely awesome. So this is why I love TTMing, guys. That's really cool. Was not expecting that at all. So I mean, I don't know how we can top that off. We got 2 more here, a little bit older ones. Cincinnati, Ohio. This is January. And it is Hall of Fame baseball announcer Marty Brennaman from the Reds. Signed 3 photos. So also Bruce is going to have quite a day. This one he signed in red. Actually looks pretty cool in this photo. And then 5x7, so we got black, blue, and red. Very cool. So thank you so much, Mr. Brennaman. This is really cool. That's really awesome. I've been meaning to send to him for a long time. And he's usually a pretty good signer, and I just kept forgetting to do so. And finally, this one's an older one. Los Angeles, California. Hopefully this is a celebrity. Kind of looks like it might be. This is from April. April of last year. Let's see, there's just one photo. Oh nice, this is actually, this was an old request for the Battle of the Decades when I was on Team 80s. We unfortunately lost, but it was pretty much just me getting stuff back, so that's alright. I kind of figured this would be coming at some point here because he's been starting to sign, but voice actor and actor through Star Trek and other things, excuse me there, Renee Auberjonois, and then this is from The Little Mermaid, which came out in 1989, so I thought that'd be a nice one for Team 80s. So doesn't count for the contest obviously since it has been over for like almost a year, but still very cool to get that back. Never sent to him before either, so this has been a really nice day, especially with Wesley Walker and Freeman McNeil. I mean, that's absolutely blown me away. I can't believe it. So got 2 New York legends and I wrote to 1. So thank you so much, Mr. Walker, and to everybody else who responded. Thank you so much, guys, for watching these. It really means a lot when you just leave a comment, and make sure if you're new, subscribe. There'll be plenty more videos to come. Love hearing from you guys. Let me know what you think of this mail day, and I'll see you guys soon. So talk to you later. Bye.